In this presentation, we will cover the fundamentals of management in FES organizations. We'll define management, discuss decision-making, techniques for group discussion, organizing, directing, and controlling. Management enables an organization to achieve its goals efficiently and effectively with the necessary staff, equipment, and resources. Management involves 4 responsibilities: planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. Planning includes creating and defining goals. It also involves making important decisions and establishing strategic plans to achieve goals. Organizing is the process of determining what tasks need to be done and who is to perform these tasks. Directing involves many tasks such as motivating staff, supervising staff, communicating with members, spotting non-compliance, administering appropriate disciplinary action, and resolving conflicts. Finally, controlling involves monitoring performance, measuring outcomes and progress toward goals, and making adjustments as necessary to keep the agency moving toward these goals. A major component of the responsibility for planning is decision-making. Managers are expected to make quick, critical decisions. Managers that are good at this have good intuition. Although intuition should not replace consideration of facts, accepted knowledge, or prior experience, it can contribute to decision-making. When given the time, group decision-making may be appropriate. It is especially appropriate when the decisions being made require the sacrifices of others in the workplace. Groups may find unique solutions, such as when unions agree to take pay decreases to avoid layoffs. Group decision-making also allows for diverse opinions to be heard and for different viewpoints on possible solutions to be considered. There are several techniques that can be used to aid discussion. It is important that managers make sure that the group understands the limitations of a group decision. Managers need to make sure to communicate any limitations such as mandates from elected officials or legal constraints that may eliminate options for action. Gathering information is also important. This involves collecting information on what other departments are doing or information from research articles that address the specific problem. This allows group members to gain insight into what has been tried elsewhere and succeeded or failed. Similar to understanding the limitations, it is also good to make sure that the group reviews national consensus standards to make sure that the options being considered conform. Brainstorming is a useful tool for group decision-making. Brainstorming is the process of suggesting ideas and any solutions without any initial judgments. Once all of the ideas are collected, then the group can evaluate the options from the brainstorming session. When discussing the options, the group should consider the pros and cons of each. Someone may choose to play devil's advocate and offer suggestions that are outside the box or possibly unpopular. Finally, voting at the end of discussion can help create consensus among the group and incentivize group members to compromise. Departmental organization in FES is usually similar across departments, which makes organization less of an issue. Departments often have what is called unity of command, which means that each individual reports to only one manager. This helps create a clear hierarchical structure within the organization. Directing is the process of a manager instructing the members under his or her authority to accomplish an organizational objective. Directing can occur through direct supervision or voluntary compliance and varies with the objective the organization is trying to accomplish. Managers can achieve compliance through the use of rewards, positive role modeling, supervision, and by creating a general culture of compliance. Creating rules and regulations helps ensure that all managers are following the same guidelines. Motivating members to achieve tasks and goals can be a challenge. Some may be motivated by salary and benefits, but many are also motivated by things like recognition and pride in the organization. The last management responsibility we're going to cover is controlling. Controlling sounds like a pejorative term, but what is really being described here is performance assessment and evaluation. Controlling is the management function that ensures that completion of all steps to accomplish the organization's goals and provide feedback on any unintended consequences. This process includes 3 steps: measuring performance, comparing the performance results to a standard, and then taking corrective action that ensures compliance to the standard. This process helps organizations continually improve performance. In this presentation, we've covered several basics to management, including decision making, group decision making, organizing, directing, and controlling.